Hey Scrap Bosses, welcome back. I have something new for my Documenting Magic series. If you're new to my channel, the Documenting Magic series is all about documenting all things related to Disney. And my family and I are definitely Disney fanatics. And I thought, because Disney has so many fantastic movies coming out in 2019 and 2020, that I would document this in some way. We love going to the movies. And so I wanted to scrapbook our experiences seeing all these really great movies. A lot of them are live action, some of them are superhero, and it's just so much fun. So what I did was I made my own custom traveler's notebook last year before I went to Walt Disney World with the intentions of using that to document my trip, but I had some extras left over, so I decided to use it. I'm pointing to all the embellishments on the front cover. Everything that I'm using for this product is from the Say Cheese collections 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to post links down in the description box. That wood veneer Mickey, that is from Ellie's Studio, and I'm also going to post a picture. They just launched a Disney-inspired scrapbooking kit that you can take a look at, as well as a coordinating stamp set, so make sure you check that out. All the links to these products are posted down below in the description. Also, check out the Victoria Marie blog if you want to see stills of these layouts of my traveler's notebook. So essentially, I'm just keeping it very simple. This first one is my Captain Marvel layout. This movie came out in March. And those are photos of my daughter and my spouse and I. We usually take a photo in front of the movie poster when we hit the theater, and I use that in addition to the movie poster image that I find on Google of the movie. Here I'm showing you this interactive element that I created using a 3x8 piece of pattern paper, folded that in half, and mounted my 3x4 photo on there with spaces to journal. The next one was in March was Dumbo, the live action Dumbo. So I'm using all Ellie Studio products here from their Magical Moments collection, again Disney inspired, and I thought the colors worked perfectly. I did some beautiful stamping on there using the stamp set that coordinates with it. I also did some repetitive stamping there on the left hand side, and then some stamping below where I stamped Baby Mine using some more Ellie Studio stamps. Now what I do is I go on Google and I find the movie poster image, and I go ahead and print that out, and I will pop that into my pick frame app and print it 3x4 so it fits into my traveler's notebook. And then I used an Ellie Studio stamp to create those dated stamps, and you'll see that here in just a second. And so I go ahead and I print out the photos as the movies come out, and so they're ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and work on this page. This is when we went to go see The Avengers, which was a fantastic movie. And what I did was I printed out the movie poster, Avengers Endgame. Here's some pattern paper I used from the kit. I want to show you that. And then a photo of myself wearing my Marvel t-shirt, because Avengers is a part of the Marvel family of superheroes. I mounted that on some white cardstock, and I'm going to put that on the left-hand side of the layout. I also had this piece of pattern paper that was just kind of hanging about, so I cut it in half, and I'm going to mount that on either side of this photo strip here. And in a second, I'm going to adjust the photos just slightly because I need to put the little dated stamp that I created, little die cut I created there to the side. And there we go, April 24th. So here's the stamp set I'm referring to. It's called the Mini Dated Stamp Set from Ellie Studio. I'm pointing out the stamps that I've used. It has some months as well as numbers, and you can pop them in to create the dates that you need. I'm going to go ahead and embellish this a little bit. So I'm going to bring over this die cut. This is 100% fun. Then I have some golden stars there, as well as a heart that I'm going to layer right on top. We love going to see the movies, and so seeing Disney movies makes the experience even better. And I'm glad that I'm scrapbooking this, because this is something fun to do when you don't want to maybe make a full layout, but you definitely want to do something. So having a themed traveler's notebook is a lot of fun. So I have this photo. It's roughly I want to say 4x4. I also have this pocket, again, all of this from the Say Cheese 1, 2, 3, or 4 collections. one of the 4 rather. I'm going to go ahead and mount that pocket there on top of the photo. Now I have some other little elements that I want to stick in. These tags here have some stitching on them. I'm going to use them to do a tiny bit of journaling, so I don't need to do a ton of journaling for this layout. I also have that cute little clip, as well as a ticket and a polka dot heart, red polka dot heart, as well as another little golden ticket there. And I'm just kind of popping those in the pocket. And I want them loose because I am going to journal on them, so I want to be able to pull them out. I'm also layering those elements on top of the pocket to give it just a little bit more interest. I have this little circle die cut with a star that I'm just going to tuck that in right underneath the ticket. Then I have this wood veneer piece. And this wood veneer piece says perfect picture. I'm going to mount that on a star, and that's a photo of me and my little family. We were trying to take a picture in front of one of the movie posters, but it didn't quite work out. All right, now because I work on my pages separate from my album, I'm going to go ahead and put the pages into my album. Very simple, basic album I created using some pattern paper from the Say Cheese collections. And then I also just put in some copy paper because I knew I was going to cover it with some pattern paper. And with that, the spread is done. I really love this project. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll put on some Disney music or a YouTube video or a movie, and I'll make my favorite drink in my favorite Disney cups. I have several. And I'll sit down and document these movie experiences. Plus, if you enjoy going to Walt Disney World or Walt Disneyland, whether here in the United States or overseas, it really helps with the Disney blues to be able to do a project like this. And if anything, it helps to relieve some of the creative mojo because you have such a small space to work with, and you can certainly make it your own and use up some of those really fun supplies. This video is made possible in part by the Victoria Marie Scrap Boss patrons. If you want to learn more about how you can be a patron and support Victoria Marie Designs, click on the link down below. And as always, if you are not subscribed yet, I don't know what you're doing, go ahead, click that subscribe button, click the bell indicator, that way you'll know each and every time a new video is posted to this channel. I'll see you guys next time.